Jason here. Just wanted to show everybody some of my gear scores from over the holidays. I know it's much later than when most of you guys shared your big scores from the holidays. Everything here has been purchased purchased or gifted to me between the months of October and January here. So let's just go right down the line and knock it out one after the other. First item on the table here is cold proof base layer pants, 30% merino wool. I paid $16 for that. Next, another brand that I feel very proud to own their products. I love their products. Not trying to sell them, I just enjoy their products. Is the Inertia X-Wave sleeping pad for $35, normally $55. It's 10.5 ounces. And then you have the Climate Inertia X Lite sleeping pad, which is only 6.1 ounces. So the larger one is much wider, nicer for side sleepers. If you really want to go super light and a lot more compact, knock off some of those ounces. The X Lite is great for backpackers for that. Then I also have the X Pillow, same brand, for $20, which is just a little bit more than an ounce. Very nice lightweight pillow. Then we have the Sea to Summit Thermalite Reactor Liner, 14 degree Fahrenheit warmth. And then we have the Osprey Waterproof Rain Cover, large, 50 to 75 liters, for those who really like to keep the outside of their pack dry as much as they like the inside of their pack and all their stuff to stay dry. Then I have the Sea to Summit Ultra Seal Stuff Sack. It's not a compression sack, it's just a stuff sack. That's what I put my tent or my sleeping bag in, which the liner, the Thermalite liner, if I didn't mention that it was a $58 purchase, expensive liner, Sea to Summit. Then the pack cover, the Osprey pack cover, was a $30 purchase, and then the stuff sack was a $17 purchase that I got to put my hike and bike 15 degree Fahrenheit down sleeping bag that weighs 2.8 pounds. That was a $130 sleeping bag. I don't have it here on the table because it's hanging up in the closet. So, great sleeping bag, down-filled bag. And then next I have on the table here monoscope 10x25, very lightweight monoscope. I prefer those over the binoculars. Take up just a little bit less space, and they save a couple ounces for camping or backpacking. Paid $25 for that guy right there. And we'll go back up to the top here. This was gifted to me. It's a Blackfire Camplight Lantern. It's a really neat little lantern. Spits out about 230 lumens max, and then breaks down to about 120 lumens on its medium setting. And it's got flash setting and SOS setting, and it's a clip lantern. It has a nice big old clip, so that's pretty cool. And it's a neat little light lantern with some neat features. $38 on Amazon. Again, that was gifted to me. I also have here the growingly famous Goal Zero rechargeable lantern. This is the Lighthouse 400. This is the big bad boy, 400 lumens. They're normally about $80. I got this one for $60 off of Amazon. Then I have this little guy. Is a great, it's a Light Touch brand tent light. There's a couple of other off brands, but they're nice little tent lights with a good clip on the back. They're rechargeable as well. 180 mAh batteries inside those, rechargeable battery. Spits out about 180 lumens. $11 on Amazon. Then I'm constantly buying these for all of my tents, replacing the regular tent stakes that come with these tents. These are the some companies call them Y stakes, or others call them three-sided stakes. You guys know which ones I'm talking about. They're aluminum. $10 roughly, depending on whether or not you get an 8, 10, or 12 pack. And they're 7-inch long stakes. Good stakes. I've been very happy with all my experience with them. That's why I keep buying them. Then we have up here for our power bank, we have the Anker 3350 mAh Power Core Mini. It charges your cell phone from about 20% all the way to 98% twice over, and might have just a little bit juice left in it after that, but I know it'll charge my Android phone twice over for that. $10, or no, $13 for that, and it's a little bit larger than a thing of lipstick. Nice and small, very lightweight, compact. Then we have the Nebo Lumo little clip light that's right there. You see that little clip light? And it comes with a little carabiner clip. That is my tent light for backpacking, and it weighs literally nothing. Weighs nothing. And it spits out about 80 lumens. $7 on Amazon. I couldn't pass that up. Then you have the growingly famous Sawyer water filter systems. This is the Mini, which is a little pretty slow, pretty darn slow. I kind of wish I had gotten the regular size. I mean, the Mini is nice because it's super small, super lightweight, but the filtration process is kind of, everybody says it's really slow, and I agree with that 100%. It's slow. It does alright, but it's slow. Then you have the Light My Fire eating utensils. This is the titanium one. I've had the plastic ones before, but when you're backpacking in the winter, fall, winter, springtime, and you get those temperature drops, when you get up in elevation and you go from 70 degrees during the day all the way down to 20 degrees or less at night, those temperature changes, huge changes in temperature, tend to mess with the plastic ones, and the plastic ones end up getting kind of brittle, and I've broken the one of the prongs on the fork part of it on the plastic ones. So I went ahead and got the titanium one, so I don't have to worry about that happening again. So the plastic ones, for sure great for camping, normal weather, but for backpacking, when you have those extreme temperature changes, definitely go with the titanium. Just a little bit of extra weight, slight amount of extra weight. Then I went ahead and got the UST folding saw. Oh, before I forget, the Anker power bank was $13. The Light My Fire titanium utensil was $9. The UST folding saw is a $12 purchase. All those on Amazon. The Sawyer Mini was a $21 purchase on Amazon. I keep forgetting to give you all the prices on these items, because I know you guys like to know that stuff. Here's the famous Outdoor Research Helium 2 rain jacket that goes up into its own pocket and weighs just a few ounces. $95 on Amazon. Great rain jacket. I've worn it a couple of times with some almost all-day rain experience out on the trails, and it does a good job. Does real good job keeping me dry, and adds a little bit of warmth and wind blockage. Then I picked up at REI during the Black Friday deals. The Half Dome 2 tent and its footprint. $135 for the tent at the time, and then $24 for the footprint. Getting those together at the same time for Black Friday sale. Good tent, good footprint. They've got a lot of height on them as being excellent tents. A little heavy for backpacking, so just a bit over 4 pounds. 2-person, I guess that's okay. You split that weight between you, the two of y'all, and it's not too terrible. But especially for one person to take, that's a heavy deal for backpacking tents. So I got it mostly for camping with my son in cold weather. So a smaller tent, keep more warmth in you. Even though it's a 3-season tent, it does a good job keeping you warm and good ventilation. It's a good tent. Pretty happy with it. Then I have the Cascade brand aluminum trekking poles. Great trekking poles. $23 for the set. They have the quick lock release and the cork handles. Definitely prefer the cork. Love the quick lock. Then I have these gloves. These gloves are the Corslon or Corlon with a K. Yep. Wool fingerless gloves with mitten covers. They're awesome gloves. Definitely kept me warm in 20 degree with wind chill. Wind factor is probably closer to 15 to 10 degrees. One trip that I was on, and they were awesome. Definitely kept my hands warm, and especially for the price of only $15. Yeah, couldn't beat that. Love those gloves. Okay, then I have a lot of y'all don't think about this, but for backpacking and even camping, this is awesome. It's a 9-inch compact thermal laminator made by Apache. Only $15, and it comes with some 8.5 by 11 size laminating sheets for getting you started. It comes with a pack of 2 different thickness of laminating sheets to run through this thing. And it's awesome. I love using it for all my maps, my trail maps, and waypoint, coordinates and trail notes and stuff like that. I print those out and laminate them so they're waterproof and a little more durable, because the laminate adds some stiffness to it, so it doesn't fall apart and get torn up or crinkled or whatever. So yeah, I love the laminator. I love laminating my trail maps and info and stuff like that with a laminator. So there's an idea for some of y'all interested in or haven't thought about doing that, but I love doing that. Love having a little laminator for different things. Okay, then down here we start off with the Eagle Creek shoe bag. I got those because they're pretty darn lightweight, and they're great for keeping your shoes out. When you keep your shoes outside of your tent, keeps any bugs or critters from crawling inside your shoes, and it adds some waterproofness to it. So those are great. Then I have that I keep in it when I'm carrying them in my pack are the North Face Thermoball Traction Mule 2 slipper shoes. Great rubber bottoms, rubber soles on the bottom of them. Great as your in-camp shoes. Nice and warm and comfortable and pretty darn lightweight. Then I have the Salomon Speedcross 4 Gore-Tex waterproof style trail running shoes that I wear when I backpack. I've tried them out, put about 100 miles on them, and I really like them. I'm not a boot person. I'm more of a trail running type shoe person for backpacking, hiking. So these fit the bill. They're nice and lightweight and comfortable for me, and Yeah, I have a narrow foot. Most people complain that they're very narrow, and that's okay for me because I have a narrow foot. So they work out just fine for me. Very lightweight. I like all the features that they have. So I'm very happy with those. They were a $125 purchase at the time. They had a small discount on them when I got them. The Eagle Creek shoe bag was $15 for a pack of 2 of those. The North Face slipper shoes were $50. I got carried away and forgot to give you the prices again on those. Okay, then I have 3 more items here. I have my 2 backpacks. First up is the Ace 50, Osprey Ace 50 Kids Pack. I like this pack. It's a good size, 50 liters for my son. And the reason why I went with this one, with the Ace 50, is it tends to offer the largest range of adjustability. So he's 8 now, and he's got a small torso, small frame, and it goes all the way up to 18 inches for the torso adjustments for the shoulder straps to raise up in the back, which is the size that I am. I'm about 18. I have about an 18.5-inch torso, so I can even use this as a lightweight overnighter backpack because of its huge range of adjustability. So he'll be able to use this pack for years and years. It'll grow with him more so than just about any other kids pack out there that I was looking at that I liked. This one, had the leading edge on its range and adjustability, so that's why I went with that one. Then for myself, for my longer trips, I went with the Osprey Volt 75. I got the 75 rather than the 60. I mean, personally, the 60 would have been a little more ideal if we're just talking about me. 75 is quite a bit of volume for a pack, even for somebody who's doing, multiple week-long treks. But I got the 75 because of the fact that I will be doing some hikes with my son, and at his age of 8 years old, with this Ace 50 pack, I don't want to overload him weight-wise, so I'm going to have to carry some of his gear, so that extra volume will get used up by carrying his extra gear along with mine. So that's why I went with the 75. If I didn't have a son, if I wasn't doing that on the occasional trips, then I probably would have gone with the 60 just to save a little bit on the weight. But both great packs. Love them. And then last but not least, as you can see, this awesome looking table that I've got everything spread out on. This is the Alps Mountaineering Guide Table, adjustable, portable, durable table. Great table. Again, it adjusts to 3 different heights, and it's got a nice top that's easy to wipe down and clean, and it's huge. The table heights are 30 inches, then 35.5, and then 42 heights. Probably have a hard time seeing that there. But the tabletop itself is 22 inches wide by 61 inches long. That's a long table, 61 inches. But that's great. I love, and it ends up weighing about 25 pounds when it's all folded up in its bag. And that's the bag right there that you see. So yeah, great table. So, and the backpacks, again, I jumped up and forgot about giving you the price. The Ace 50 Kids Pack was $130, and the Osprey Volt 75 was $185. And then the guide table, it was a $65 purchase at the time. So this is some great gear. I hope that I'm not bragging, definitely not bragging. I just thought it'd be great to show you guys some cool gear, some cool stuff, give you some ideas, you know, show you things that that I've tested, and definitely approve and like and enjoy using. Definitely recommend everything that I've gone over here. I know some of them are pretty pricey items, but definitely worth it. I hope the laminator gives you guys some ideas. 15 bucks for a laminator for doing that to your maps and information and stuff. Had to go with that. I've laminated my stuff in the past and enjoyed having it that way. And so I'll show you real quick on my pack here where I keep, right here where the shoulder straps are, and there's that gap there. That's where I keep my trail maps and information papers. I shrink everything down so they fit the width to be able to get those in and out fairly easily. It's right about 7 inches, just under 7 inches wide, and then I can go up to 8 or 9 inches, you know, in length down through the pack. So I can pull them out really easily, really quickly. Usually have to take the pack off to get stuff them back in there, or have a buddy shove it back in there for me. But when I'm, you know, quickly need to look at something, it's just right there. I reach up and just grab it, and it come and yank the maps right out. But yep, that's that. So hope you saw some cool gear, maybe gave you some ideas, and happy camping and backpacking.